annoying. Try to keep that squeaking down to a minimum. All right, guys, how's it going? Thank you to everyone who watched another vlog number 137. That was a long one, but not my longest. The last one was even more long. So if you're here to hear, the winners, let me just. Okay, come on. There we go. And what the heck? Are we buffering right now? I hope not. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I think. So, we have 2 winners, but we almost had 0 winners. These are the prizes, although if you don't like these, you can pick any other print in my permanent catalog, which you can find on the My Hands Gallery Facebook page. So, as always, I had Hannah Banana helping behind the scenes, wishing everyone good luck for, hey Archie, for the Easter egg hunt game that we're playing here. So this was going to be a really hard one. I actually would have made it an, oh, you found it. I would have made an even harder one, except for the fact that I decided that that would be, no one would see it because no one would remember. So you'll remember last vlog in the bonus scene, I reminded you guys to go back and watch another vlog number 112. Right? And another vlog number 112 goes into the beginning of this vlog 137. So if you want to have the proper context as to how this vlog starts, go back and watch another vlog 112. In another vlog 112, I changed clothes in there, and I dropped my clothes on the floor. And dropping them on the floor shows up in this vlog where I say, I actually wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, the part where Hank is in the video and I pet him and I bang my taping tools on the door, on the stairwell there, and then I say, I really need to clean up in here. When I say I really need to clean up in here, I'm actually kicking out my clothes that I wore in another vlog 112 where I changed them. So that's kind of an Easter egg that would be really hard to see because you only see them for a split second when I put down my taping tools. That was going to be the Easter egg, but I thought no one would get that, especially since not everyone watches my bonus scenes, so they didn't know to go back and watch another vlog 112. So that would have been a deep dive for sure. Celeste says that is deep. Yeah, that would have been very deep. By the way, trying to figure out the time travel thing so it made sense, that was very hard. In fact, because I knew that I'd be wearing the same clothes and maybe even be talking about the same things in other vlogs. Some people are super keen. I can't even believe how sometimes I get like comments or emails or something where people are like, hey, by the way, in vlog number 64 and in 102, are you not talking about this? And did you not do that? And I'm just like, how the heck did you even catch that? I think that's amazing. I'm glad people are like going on these deep dives. But anyway, that was going to be it. Instead, I chose something else. And what it is as I was placing ads on the video, I noticed that there was a mistake in the edit. And I don't know how it happened, especially since the first 40 minutes or so, while I'm painting and doing the floor, that was filmed months ago and edited months ago.
11 months.
In one of the vlogs, in fact, I started it 11 months ago. But in one of the vlogs, I even talk about needing to take projects off my phone and put them on the computer. And I even say, here's the office project. Yeah, that's when I took those videos. So that was the last time we worked on this room. I don't expect people to remember that. I remember saying it, but I don't even remember which vlog it is or what we were doing in that vlog. But anyway, all that has been edited a long time ago, so I don't remember the music or anything. Some people were thinking that was Johnny B. That was not Johnny B. I think he only has one song, and it's not even the full song released on YouTube. And I don't know if he's done full, mastered full, whatever tracks yet or not. So that wasn't Johnny B. I actually don't remember who that is. Usually, I like to credit the music, but I don't. I have no idea. That was 2 phones ago, so I don't even have that phone anymore. I do have that phone, but there's nothing on here anymore. So I don't know who that was. But anyways, let's get to the point here. The actual thing was a mistake that I noticed while putting ads on the video. And I was like, what the heck is that? That's weird. That's annoying. I'm like, I was thinking of taking the video down, re-editing it, and then putting it back. But just to edit, like, literally, I think even half a second, I was like, nah, we'll make a game out of it instead. So we had 2 guesses, and then another one that I was like, I don't know what that means. So if Joy Edelman is here, if you can elaborate what you meant by cloud wall, because that's completely wrong, but if you didn't know what you saw, then maybe you also win. So perhaps there's 3 winners. Because we had 3 people say the same, or say the right answer. If I don't know what she meant by cloud wall, because that's not right, but like it also did in context doesn't make sense to anything. So maybe that was it. Some people keep track of time by calendars, etc. Josh keeps track by 2 phones ago. I am in the office now. That's another, I mean, I'm giving it away, but the pre-vlog video live, I did upstairs where the office used to be, and now in the post, now I'm in the actual office. Little details that I like to throw in there. Usually I don't talk about them, but I like it when people just notice them on their own, because, I don't know, it's just fun. It's a fun game. Okay, I don't know if Joy is here. I'm just going to give her a chance to answer. I don't see her here. I'm never good with guessing edits. Well, you guessed a lot, didn't you? Uniquely Penny? She guessed a few, right? She was wrong every time, but, like, I like the way that you guys are guessing, because, like, those could have been it, because I could have just picked anything. Oh, Joy did answer? Am I not on the live chat? I always do this, and it stays in top chat. It does it all the time. Joy, where are you at, Joy? Ah, blue wall looked like clouds painted on it.
The drywall.
Blue wall. Oh, okay. No, that was not it. But you said that at around the same time that this thing actually happened. I see. That is a good guess. That's an example of a good guess if I intentionally put a picture on the wall, which I did not. Okay, so when I am talking about the opening of the closet door, and it transitions to like what it was when I demoed, and then transitions to when I reframed it so that it was there was some proper symmetry going on. Somehow, Gorgeous George pops up for like half a second. I don't know why it did that, but it did. So that's at the I have it written down here. Hannah, if you're here, I hope you're here. Can you, the timestamp that I reminded you of, do you have that handy? Or I can just check here. Oh man, I don't check my notifications on this phone ever, so this is like a bazillion things. Let's see here. Are you here, Hannah? Hannah Banana. Just so you guys, if you, feel like going back and seeing what it was, it is at, come on, where is it? 10:44. At the 10:44 timestamp, you will see it briefly pop up somewhere in that area. I'm not sure of the exact time, but somewhere in there you'll see Gorgeous George pop up for a split second. Most people I expected to miss it, but that one was not as hard as the one I was going to have with the whole time machine thing going on, which I encourage you guys to go back and watch another vlog 112. Even if you skip into the last 5 minutes, it'll just add a lot of context to the beginning of this. Because I had to think ahead a lot with this vlog, at least in the beginning. And that's why I keep referencing time. And that's why at the end of another vlog 136, I say, see you another time. I'm giving away all the wormholes here. Okay, so we have 2 winners. Okay, so Joy, unfortunately, is not correct. But we have, this person said it twice. They said it at the time, and then she said it later. A lot of people guessed Mr. Potato Head changing. I never changed him at all. He was never pink. That was just the weird lighting coming through the window. The only change I made is when I went over him with some paint, and he was actually on the windowsill the whole time. So even when you didn't see him, he was just off camera, but he was there the whole time. It's kind of funny how he became a mascot of the build. He's just there for no reason. He's still there. Anyway, so that was not it. But we have an answer here, or we have a winner here, and it is Be a Kind Human. So you can win either of these prints. Or if you don't want these and you want something else, you can pick another one. And they are completely free. Free shipping and free everything. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com, and just give me your details. If you're outside of Canada, give me your phone number as well, just for customs. Don't worry, I'm sure you guys understand that I wouldn't do that, just because that would be weird for me to do that. But I would not give out your phone number to anything else it's not required or whatever. So some people I know are worried about that. They just require a phone number for customs for whatever reason. I don't exactly know. They probably never actually call you. So Be a Kind Human. If you're here, you won one of those. Sorry about the squeak. There she. Okay, so she knows, and she said green picture in the rafters, which is not correct exactly, but I knew what she meant, because the picture has a green tinge to it, and it shows up for just a split second. But that was the Gorgeous George, the floor healing joke. Somehow in the edit it just popped up. I have no idea how. And then the other winner we have, who said, what did they say? I didn't write it down. Hannah, what did Christy Gilliard? Sorry, I can't say your name, Christy. I apologize for that mispronunciation. But Hannah's the one who caught this, because I accidentally had it on Top Chat instead of Live Chat. Like earlier, I was saying that somehow always happens. And so it was on Top Chat. So I missed Christy, but Hannah got it. So Hannah, if you recall what she said, we talked while the video was going or whatever. So Hannah told me that she saw Christy and Be a Kind Human. So what was that? See if I can get back on here. Live chat. Oh, some people are saying, I did see that. So some people saw it, but they must have thought, nah, there's no way this is it. That's why in the pre-video I said, it could be a mistake as well. So that being in there was a mistake. I don't know how that happened. That's weird. Hannah said that Christy just said the word picture. So that's vague, but I think that's it. I take calls for a suicide hotline and was watching between calls. It's my lucky day. Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. That's why I guess Random Things is uniquely Penny. Yeah, I encourage people to just guess randomly, because it's random. I could have picked something else. I could have picked the potato head thing. I mean, That would have been weird. But if the potato head turns up in another vlog, then you might be like, oh, that's the freaking potato head. And then, then it's referencing, and then you might be like, I get it. One suggestion that I saw that was, I don't know why I missed it, is putting Garfield behind the little mouse door thing. So the fairy door there, I plan on doing a little apartment inside the wall. I'm gonna put a freaking Garfield in there. So it's a mouse door. Psych, there's a cat in there. I do draw Garfield on all my projects, but I've already drawn Garfield on my house several times. So the reason why I didn't do it in here is not because of anything in particular, just that I've already done it. So when I do client work, I'll just draw it. And by the way, he's not Garfield. He's Garblefield is what I call him. He's a parody of Garfield. I know that one person in particular got super upset with me because thinking that I was stealing some property, which I guess, depending on how you look at it, I guess. But I will never make that little doodle available for sale or anything. That's just something fun that I do for myself and as a joke. But he's Garblefield, not Garfield. Okay, so those are the winners. I just wrote down a few more notes here. Oh, some people were a little confused on the timeline on this. Why was it snow and then not snow and then snow again? Well, it snowed like a few days ago, and that's where that snow came from. And I started this when there was still snow on the ground, and then it was probably spring where it still snows during the spring. So it's not like I went back and forth and stuff. It's a linear timeline. It's just we have random weather during the spring and fall. So the random spots where there's suddenly snow again, it's just because that's just how it was in real life. So the snow thing was not an edit. That would have been insane if I could do that. But no, that was not an edit. Blue Daisy says it's snowing where they live. Garblefield. I thought it was Archie. My cat Archie. There was a lot to choose from. There was. Lesson is guess lots. Yeah, some people give up in the first 5 minutes, and I'm like, well, if I didn't pick the edit in the first 5 minutes, you can't win. And then when they say I never win, well, it's because you gave up in the first 5 minutes. You could have won. I said that there was going to be 2 winners, but really there could have been 5 winners. I just had 2 prints. These were gifted. So tier 3 and 4 of my Patreon get free prints. Okay, and this person, she doesn't want to be shouted out. So I won't. But if you want to guess who it is, on the thanks for watching, since her name's on there. But anyway, she gave those away to give away for a game or whatever. So that's why I have them. She decided not to take them for 2 months. So that's why we're doing the game. The paint sprayer, by the way, that I use in here, that I borrowed from a friend. I painted this room before I painted the thing on my shop. So that's why that was the thing. Now I have a paint sprayer, so if you watch the end of the vlog, you know that I'm working on stuff in the main room now. I will use my own paint sprayer for that. Some people were commenting on the shirts that I was wearing in the vlog. So the shirts that have that say Ushitat and stuff, you can get those on my Teespring. Let's see here. Oh, another thing, another connection in another vlog. I can't remember which one, but you will see me load the carpet that used to be here into my truck and dump that. Oh, actually, you know what? Forget that I said that. I don't think I released that vlog. No, I didn't release that vlog. I may release it in the future. But there'll be an Easter egg there as well. I just remembered that. Okay. Oh yeah, the egg socks. People were saying that the egg socks are awesome. Those were a gift from one of you guys, Andrea from Australia. Those were a gift from her. And then they were actually for Ashley, but they're way too big for Ashley, so I wear them. And I like them. And people are always like, "Are those eggs?" And then the air guitar. That would have been a great example of an Easter egg too, because that was just a fun thing. I just did that spur of the moment, just because I was holding that sanding pole. I don't know why I did that, and so I just added music to it because it was fun. And then someone said that my floor is not in fact MDF, but this floor actually is MDF. It has a what do you call it? Like a durable top. The middle is MDF, and then the bottom is plastic. It's really not a great quality floor, although it's a decent quality floor. Like it's durable in the like for your regular use, but these are not meant to put in your basement unless you have a raised floor, like with those OSB square insulated square things. I don't have that in here, so that's why when we had the leaky faucet, the leaky hose bib, when it leaked down, it soaked into the MDF, and screwed up the floor. So like I can still tell it's there. It's not as bad as it was when there was water because it's settled, but it's forever warped. So that's the downfall with these types of floors. The good thing about these floors is that they're relatively affordable. Usually depends. This one was probably cheaper. I actually remember when the previous owner put this in because I gave him a hand with it upstairs. This floor was he got it for a really good deal, but it has a very like you can see the repeat in the pattern because it's fake wood, right? So the like let's see right here where I'm looking, these three boards are the same. They have the same pattern on them, and that one does too, and so does that one. So it repeats quite often. A more expensive one will have it repeat like less often, but that's true with your composite flooring or whatever. But yeah, this is an MDF floor, so that's why we're going to replace it. But since we have it for free and we wanted this room to use ASAP, may as well put it in. We have the floor ordered for upstairs, and we will start using, we will start saving rather for a wood floor for down here as well. We talk about it a little bit about our flooring ideas for the rest of the basement in the next vlog. Which intermingles with the vlog that you just watched. Let's see. Do we have any questions or anything like that? See you later, Hannah. Thank you. Did Christy say anything? Was Christy here? It was so nice to see Hank. I've dearly missed him. Yeah, us too. I actually forgot he was in the vlog. And I was like, oh, there he is. I don't know if Christy shows up here. I forgot to watch for her. I don't see her. Did Christy... What was the name? Pardon me. Christy Gilliard. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. She hasn't said anything. Do you have to repaint in the closet where it leaked? I don't. It didn't damage that because it just went straight down. The hose bib was like it's cracked or something somewhere, and it only when we turn it on will it be an issue. But we actually are going to get that fixed. Like we actually meant to already have it fixed, but we just fixed the other one. And if you watched another vlog 124, then you saw that. This one is just a little bit of a different situation. I don't see Christy, and neither does Linda, and other people said that she hasn't said anything. Maybe she decided not to watch? Well, Christy, if you do watch this later on the replay or whatever, make sure you email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Just say you're Christy Gilliard, or however you say your name. And just tell me which print you would like. It can be either of these two, or it can be anything. this one is brand new. This is my latest painting that I did. This is Chief He Dog, and I think this is my favorite painting that I've done thus far. So, and by the way, these are available for everyone else as well. I sell those for 20 doubloons, $20 Canadian, and it's like, depending on where you live, it's around $12, $13, $15 to ship. So the more you buy, of course, the less you spend on shipping. But we will be having another sale in November, starting on November 25th, going till December 25th. Which I'm not sure what the sale will be, but we'll figure it out. And remember, we're also going to be doing the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway then as well. Thank you, Be a Kind Human. Who was Chief He Dog? He was I think he became a chief after he fought in the Great Sioux War. But he was a Lakota, I believe, and he was like a. I tripped myself out for a quick second there. Wait. What was that? Was something on it? I was like, man, I can see the texture. I can see the texture, but like, I thought there was actually texture on there. I don't know if something fell off of there or whatever, but anyway, he's a less popular, like, say warrior than some of the other ones, like, why am I drawing a blank now? Sitting Bull, there we go. Sitting Bull or Sitting Bear or anyone like that. But he fought with them in, I don't know if he fought in Little Bighorn, but he fought in some other notable battles against, I think several, I think he did at least 2 big ones. But anyways, you can read up on him. You can just Google him and you can find quite a bit actually. It's a great painting. Thank you. Josh, sorry, LOL. What? Oh, because you said Jish earlier. Keep seeing Penny and need to check myself. LOL. You all are talking to the cat, not me. Oh yeah, because Penny Loafers is right here. Oh, you can see it in the reflection there. I love the amazing color transitions on the latest painting of Chief He Dog. That's a new. Well, it's not new. I mean, I'm sure other people have painted like that, but that's new to me to use these type of colors. Well, I always use a lot of color, but like I decided to just do a little bit of a different approach with this one, and I freaking love it. It's like, I don't know. When I was painting this, I was like, holy crap, I love this painting. This was a commission, actually, for someone who actually lives in the Dakotas somewhere, I believe. And so they asked for a Sioux warrior, and I was like, okay. So I was doing some research. I wish I had a better memory. Short-term memory. Memory when it comes to literature I read, I guess. Because I read up quite a bit about this guy, and I was like, dude, this guy is awesome. And he has like a great face for painting. So I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to paint this guy. And so the original painting is 24 by 30. So you can also get the canvas prints at 24 by 30 for now. And I may release a smaller print later on, depends. And those prints will be like $900 or something like that. And they will come on a canvas, which you can get stretched or unstretched. And it will be limited to, I actually haven't chosen how many I'm going to release of that one. Might be 100, might be 30, I don't know. We'll decide later. Usually I consult with the guy who, like the appraisers. Did you sell that? I did sell that painting. Yeah, that was a commission. Visually, the chief looks really cool to me. Thanks. That was the bigger painting of the chief and headers. Did you sell that one? That was the bigger painting. Sorry, I don't know which one you're talking about. T. Roberts says, not a paid sponsor. I have not taken any sponsorships yet. I get a lot of emails for sponsorships, but since I don't actually use I wouldn't use their products, I don't feel like using it. There was one where they had electric scooters, or electric bikes actually. The offer was for an electric bike, but I asked for a scooter instead. But they wanted me to do a bunch of stuff that I didn't feel like doing, so I was like, nah. Since they weren't going to pay any money and they were just going to give me a scooter, I was like, nah. And I even asked them, I was like, how about you give me 2 scooters? Because even your 2 scooters cost less than the one bike you were going to give me. And then me and my brother Dakota can both do like a different type of video or something. And they were like, how about you do all this other bullshit instead? And I was, for 1 scooter, I was like, how about no? And then that's how that went. I am in the office now. This is very temporary how we have it set up right now because we're doing work out there, and like this is just a plastic table. We have a desk already, but it needs a little work, so we'll figure it out as we go along with how we're going to furnish this place, but we have some stuff in mind. You had it framed in the store. Okay, which store would it have been in? Are you talking, like, there's a lot of painting you could be talking about with the headdress. I think most of them have a headdress. Maybe you're talking about Red Arrow, or maybe Red Tomahawk. I believe Red Arrow is sold, or maybe not. The one using colors, you said it's new for you. What? No, she's talking about another one. If she's talking about this one is sold. If you're talking about this one, I think this one is sold. That one was in Calgary. I love the piano music you're using. Is that from Curiosity Inc? That was just on the YouTube audio library. It's the same music that he used as well. Just happened to be the same music. How's your artist assistant helper? She might actually be on here. Linda. I don't know if I haven't seen her on here. Do you have Prince of Red Arrow? I do have Prince of Red Arrow, but I don't think the original is available anymore. Admire you to saying no to sponsors trying to hose you. Well, like that kind of thing, I don't really. I already don't have the money, so I don't care if I still don't have the money later, which is a weird way to look at it, I suppose. Or the product or whatever. I mean, if it's something that I really wanted, I might compromise on some things, but it has to be worth it. If someone's going to pay me $1 million to promote their stupid jewelry, then I would, because that's $1 million. But if someone's going to offer me $500, which is what it usually is, I'm not going to do it because it's not worth it to me to peddle something that I don't believe in or that I don't care about. Like if it's made in China, like cheap shit, I don't care. But if it was like Matthew Fox, our moderator who we're missing today, paid me $500 to peddle his jewelry, I actually like Matthew, and I like why and how he does his jewelry making. So I'd be like, hell yeah, I would do it for free actually. Which, by the way, guys, go check out Matthew Fox's jewelry. I don't have a link, but it's Wicked Earth Creations or something. Check it out on Facebook. Check it out on YouTube and Instagram as well. I like local Linda. She's the type of person I'm friends with in real life. She's great. Didn't you have 2 paintings for sale at Curiosity Ink store? Oh, at that store. I had. Yeah. That if you then maybe she's talking about Red Arrow. If she's talking about that store, yeah, Red Arrow was there, but he asked me to take him out when he was moving because he moved like how he did his display. So that's why I don't think I have any paint. I have one print of the Frankenstein just because he has the Frankenstein dioramas in there. But it's not actually for sale. I mean, if someone wanted to buy it, I'm sure he'd sell it. Which is not to say that he made me move things out of his store. I mean, it's his store, so he can do that if he wants to. But he would have put them somewhere else too. So yeah. Hey Josh, did you add another skull to the prints available? The red skull is an available print. The red, I called it Scarlet and Purple or something like that. Yeah. I went back and looked, still didn't see it. I'm not sure what you're referencing. You and Ashley will have a beautiful home. Bless you both. Well, thank you. We're trying to make it something interesting. We don't know if we're going to stay here for the rest of our lives, but we're treating it as though we are. Right? We would love to move to Vancouver Island, but it doesn't make sense to move there because it's so expensive and the market is so volatile when it comes to real estate. So if you buy a house for $1 million, that's only worth $200,000, and then suddenly the market corrects itself, and then you have $1 million invested in something that's not worth it. Like, we just can't justify that. Here, houses are still normal prices. They are a little expensive at times, but yeah, we can't move there. You and Ashley will have a beautiful home. Bless you both. I went back and looked and still didn't see it. I think now I'm thinking you didn't see the picture. Fox Jewelry is beautiful. Check them out. Wicked Earth Charms and Necklaces. Oh, that's what it's called. Marine Dakota on electric scooters in a vlog a few months ago. Yeah, we were. But those were, they belong to the, they don't belong to the city, but they're like the ones that you just see around town. They're just there and you have an app. The green, what is it called? Green app or something? Green scooters? Lime scooters. Lime scooters. Hello, Susie Q. She says she made a live, but she missed the actual point of the live, but that's okay. You can retire there. But I can retire there in like when it gets normal prices, you know what I mean? But like, I don't look at life like that. I don't think you should become happy when you retire or do the things that you would love to do when you retire. So that's why we're trying to do the things that we're doing here at our house as if you know, you only live once, because you only do live once. Lime scooters, we have them here too, but they are watermelon colors now. So they're like pink and green. Oh yeah, after the bandage shot. No, after that. At 10:40, whatever I said, 10:40 something. That's when that is. Okay, anyways, guys, we're like drifting off to things that have nothing to do with this live. So thank you guys for watching. By the way, if you want to just know where we are in the timeline for the next vlog, see what I'm wearing, these work clothes, I am about to continue shooting that vlog where I am doing some demolition. So for the keen viewers, I've ruined it because I've just spoiled it for you, but actually that happens a couple times in the next vlog. The last vlog melts into it unintentionally just because it was snowing. But anyways, guys, what did that say? My sister wanted to move to Victoria, BC, but couldn't get enough working hours at the hospital to be able to afford to live there. Yeah, I mean, you could if you had like 8 roommates. I remember talking to this guy because we were in Victoria area, and then we went to the mainland, Vancouver. And in Vancouver, the guy had 4 roommates, and he still paid $1,000 a month. I was like, what? For this apartment? That's insane. So it was $4,000 plus like your regular expenses a month. I was like, that is incredibly expensive. But now he has a house, so I don't know what happened. But if nothing else, we all watched that vlog very closely. The next one, if it all works out, we'll play this game again. It will be the gate vlog video. I already have the edit in mind, even though I freaking accidentally deleted the whole thing and I have to start over. All that footage is on a different phone. Not this phone and not that phone. It's on another broken phone. And hopefully it's not so broken that I can't edit it on there, because I'll just have to transfer all the files off, which takes forever. But hopefully it doesn't break so much that I can't use it. But that was the phone that was broken when we went to the coal mine, and people were like, get a new phone. Well, I had a new phone, but it died. And then if they would have just waited till part 3, I would have explained it, or whatever part. But anyway, by the way, if you guys don't like the way I film, or whatever, the way the phone is, you can buy me a new one. I will not object. Could you go from all that space to a house in town? I know I could. No, we would buy an acreage, which are way more expensive than houses. Although, acreages, depending on how far you go out, will be about the same as an in-town house. I would never live in town if I could help it, unless the atmosphere was nice. The surroundings. Like when I went to LA, where, like, if you watch the LA vlogs, I showed some footage when we were hiding the gold with the fountain and stuff. I could live in those apartments there, but only because of the atmosphere, and only really if I had friends that lived in the same building and in that courtyard and stuff. In that case I could, but I would have to have a workshop, and I would have to be, there would be too many things that I would need. So I would have to rent one of the commercial spaces underneath so I could have a workshop and store, live upstairs, but like then I also want animals, you know? I like where we live. We picked a good spot. We waited a long time for it, strategically, really. And I mean, it needs work, obviously. So, like, you just watched the whole vlog of us taking forever to do this, which, you know, is dependent on the time that we needed, plus funds and stuff like that, right? So, but in time, the whole place will be good, and then people will stop wondering why we bought this place. They'll be like, oh, now that it's all done, I get it. But until then, we will still have people going like, huh, yeah, no, you guys have more heart than us. Like, we get that all the time, and we are not hurt by it. We understand that taking a real dump, really, and making it into something worthwhile is not for everyone. And that's not to say that those people are wrong for it. It's just not for everyone. Salt Spring Island. I like Salt Spring Island, but it doesn't... I like it less than the main island. I like that there's artists everywhere. In fact, everyone who lives there, I think, is an artist. But I prefer more... Well, maybe if I lived there, it would be different. But when I'm visiting, I like the main island better. Because I do like to be near the things you need, like all your amenities being met easily. Because, like, we live in the country, kind of. City people would call this the country, but, like, farmers and people who live in the actual country would not call this the country, right? But living out here, like, we still, like, are 15 minutes away from town. Well, 10 minutes, really, if you're driving normal, from town, and half an hour from the big city. So, like, it's close. A lot of people think that's really far, but when you live here and you have what, like, this type of freedom, then it's not far. Yeah, but filming your progress is also creating your income bonus. Right, and I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for Alex from Curiosity Inc. He's like, you should really vlog. And I was like, nah. He's like, because I was just filming me doing the Potter's Kitchen. And he's like, no, you should vlog as well. And I was like, nah, That's lame. People aren't going to be interested in what I have to do. And, like, it blows my mind that you guys watch, but I really appreciate that you guys watch. Just Joshing with Dakota, like the pic behind you. Yeah. Also address this in the next vlog, kind of. The next vlog is a bunch of scattered snippets, so I hope I can string it together into something cohesive, because I'm actually wasting a lot of time right now, but I don't mind. Because like that bin that you see at the very end of 137, you can just barely see it through the window when I'm ripping down the thing. Like, we only have that for so long. So we need to get shit done. So when I'm filming, I'm being like very haphazard. I feel like I'm doing vlogs like a lot of other people do their vlogs for the next one, which is fine. Whatever. I was in the Comox Valley. I grew up like a hippie, basically. It was pretty awesome. Lots of clothing optional types. LOL. That's not really my bag, but I can see why it's appealing. Bernice, who you met with me, lives on Salt Spring, and she often grumpy on how long it takes to get anything there. Yeah, see, that's the thing that sucks. But it's really nice. If you have your needs met very easily, I'm sure it would be better. But again, a lot of the things are luxuries, right? And you can do without luxuries, but it's nice to have them. Raised in Duncan, born and raised in Duncan. Nice. Oh, but they moved to Williams Lake and never want to go back to the island. See? That's true too. I think a lot of people who don't live on the island want to go to the island because it's different. And the people who are born and raised on the island, they're used to it. Some people who are born and raised just love it anyway. And so some people are just like, there's other things that I like better. For me, I like the island better. We almost bought a place there. It was they just chopped down all the trees, and I think they ran gas to the driveway, although there was no driveway. It was more of a, you could park your car off the gravel road. And those were like 211,000 or something like that. And then we just couldn't justify it because I think it was only 1 or 2 acres. And it needed so much work, and there was like too many people that were really close. And I was like, man, we could build my shop, could build the house, but then we have so many neighbors. Here, we do have neighbors, but like we can only see one of them because we have green space. Like, it's awesome. But that's not to say that there's wrong having neighbors. Like, different people have different likes and dislikes or whatever, right? It's a pain in the ass to drive 12 miles to the grocery store or bank, but still a good trade for the space and opportunity to live like I want. And I don't have any stoplights between me and there. See, that's awesome too. If you're on my Patreon, then you may have seen the live video. When was that? Where we went for a drive to go get wings and stuff. I'm going to be putting a snippet of that in the next vlog too, where we saw the freaking meteor. I watched it back, so you can see it a little bit, but if you're on my Patreon, you understand. But I'll show it in the vlog as well. But anyways, guys, thank you. I appreciate all you guys watching. Please consider getting a print, checking out my Teespring, maybe getting your name on the door. It's only $3 a month, and you only have to do it once to get your name on the door. Or you can be a $20, a $100, or if you're insane, you can even do the $1,000 one where you get a free limited edition canvas of your choice, valued between $500 and $1,000, plus a bunch of other things. Go check out the Patreon. Go check out everything else. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Or if you can't do any of those things or don't want to do any of those things, thank you just for watching. Like, I love that you guys like my vlogs. I almost said life, but that doesn't make any sense. My vlogs. It blows my mind, but I appreciate you. Missed the live today, but we'll watch later. Make sure you watch another vlog 137 and another vlog 112. If you missed another vlog 112, the beginning of 137 is not going to make a lot of sense. But if you watch them together, it's time travel. All right, guys, you guys are the best. See you later.